What is going on, pimps and players? It's your boy Namejamie back again with another video, which is sort of a continuation of yesterday's video. Yesterday I covered a guide on the new quest Fremennik Exiles, so go ahead and check that out, as I will leave a link in the description for those of you who are interested. And with that quest though came the release of the new Slayer monster, the Basilisk Knight, which is the monster we will be going over in today's video. Now, the Basilisk Knight can be killed on and off task, and I will go over both setups in today's videos as they are both pretty similar to each other. Now, let's hop into the gear and inventory setups, but before I do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe below if you enjoyed this video, as it really does help a growing YouTuber like myself. Now that that is out of the way, let's talk about what I like to wear when I am on task. I start out by putting on my Slayer helmet and Zamorak D-hide tops and bottoms. Make sure you also have on your Zamorak D-hide boots, Barrow's gloves, and archered ring imbued. Additionally, I am rocking the new Fremennik shield, which is a must-have for this task. I am also rocking a dragon crossbow, Vorkath backpack, Fury, and diamond bolts. Now, this gear setup by no means is the best in slot gear setup for this. It's simply the setup I can afford. Here are some upgrades I would look into getting if you do have the money. The first upgrade I would recommend is an Anguish instead of a Fury. Also look into getting full Armadillo instead of your Blessed D-hide top and bottom. You can also get rid of your D-hide boots by getting Pegasian boots, and feel free to replace the Dragon crossbow with an Armadillo crossbow. One other thing you can also do is replace the bolts I'm using with better bolts such as dragon bolts, and that's totally fine, but remember that on average this monster only drops 5k per kill, so if you end up using better bolts and you go through say 5 per kill, you're gonna erase any profit you could have made. So I would highly suggest staying with diamond bolts or amethyst bolts, as they make the kills relatively quick, but they also allow you to make some profit. Now, for those of you who are not on a Slayer task, go ahead and replace your Slayer helm, Blessed D-hide top and bottom, and Barrow gloves with your full Elite Void setup. If you don't have full Elite Void, feel free to use regular Void, that is also fine. And again, by no means do I think this is best in slot. It wouldn't surprise me if Armadillo is slightly better, but the kills go perfectly fine when using Void, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and use here. Now, for your inventory, you're going to want to bring one prayer pot, and the reason you are doing this is you want to restore any prayer lost while using Rigor or Eagle Eye. I highly suggest flicking these prayers while you're killing them, as it will make the kills a lot faster. You're also going to want to bring fire runes and nature runes for your high elks, because these drop a lot of rune items which you can turn into coins. I also suggest you bring a teleport to Relica. For me, this is my house teleport, because I moved my house there, and I suggest that if you're going to be killing these for a long time, you do that as well. This will also be my teleport out of the caves, and if you didn't move your house, make sure that you bring an additional teleport to leave once you get there. Additionally, bring 6 to 8 ranging pots, because you'll be safe spotting these, so you're going to want to bring a lot of ranging pots so you can stay there for a while. Bring 4 sharks in case you take any accidental damage while setting up the safe spot. Bring a rune pouch for the rune drops you will be getting, as they are quite frequent. And I put an emerald in my inventory, and that is to represent the gem pouch. I don't have a gem pouch, but if you do, definitely bring it, as these things drop a lot of gems, and if you don't have one, you might have to leave some of those gems on the ground. Lastly, you're going to want to bring a coin stack in your last inventory slot for the gold you will be getting from elking some of the items. Now that we've gone over all that, you should be all set, so either use the house teleport to Relica, or as I'm showing you, another perfectly fine way to get there is to do the achievement diaries and use your Fremennik boot teleport that you should get with those boots. Once you are in the marketplace, head northwest and travel with the boat that's over here on the dock, just like you did in the quest. This will take you to Stone Island, and go ahead and head forward a little bit and go into that cave that you did during the quest as well. Now, this cave should look slightly different than it did in the quest, and once you get down here, you should see a few different directions to head. You are going to want to take the southwest one. Shortly down this path, it should split, and again, you're going to want to stay going southwest instead of south here, and that should bring you to this room right here. Once you are in this room, the first thing you're going to want to do is mark the tile I'm standing on here. This tile is going to be your bread and butter, and it's going to be where you're going to be standing to safe spot all the knights. So again, once you are here and all set up and potted up, go ahead and tag any knight that is ahead of you, and you should be all set, because the knight should walk over and get stuck behind this stalagmite type thing, and you should be able to AFK from here on out as it is safe spotted. Now, additionally, two things I want to note is that, like skeleton wyverns, 2 people can use this safe spot at once. There are enough spawns that you guys shouldn't really be fighting over them, and that 2 people should be able to stay here and be active the entire time. Another thing is that if there are 2 people already using this safe spot, you can actually go ahead and move over here slightly to the left and stand on this tile that I have marked. This is another safe spot on the other side of the pond that you should be able to use. Just like the other safe spot, you're going to want to move out a little bit, tag a knight, and then move right back to this tile that I have marked, and you should be all set and ready to go from there. And yeah, that should be it. So hopefully you guys get the draw after a few hundred KC and take no unnecessary damage, as we will be safe spotting these. And remember, if you enjoyed today's video, to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!